Hey guys, what's up? Dr. Pepper Director here, and today I'm going to be doing a small video on the basics of doing a recording, recording your games, export settings, stuff like that, just to get started. So, you're going to need a couple programs. Fraps, which is 30 bucks online, and it's basically your recording software. So, let's dive right into this part first. You don't really need anything in the first two tabs. Basically, this key is what starts your recording, so you can set this to whatever you want. You always want it on full size. That basically says if you want it, like say you want to record in 1080p, which is 1920 by 1080, it'll do that in half. It will cut the resolution in half if you put it on half size. So that's why you always want it on full. This is you either want 60 or 30, because even if you record in 60, it will give your video a smoother look, but then YouTube just converts it down to 30 anyway. So it really depends. So if you want to record your microphone, you want to check record Windows sound, then you want to hit multi-channel and then record external input, and then it'll come up with your microphone. But if you only want to record your game sound, you would do stereo. This is where you save your movies. I just save it to my desktop. Screenshots, I don't think you really care about that. So basically, the files Fraps records are completely uncompressed, which is, I mean, it's good because you don't get any loss of quality whatsoever, but it's bad because it takes up a bunch of space. Like 20 minutes of videos, like 70-ish gigabytes, depending. So you might want to be aware of that. Next, what you want to do is, I have Vegas Pro. You could also use Premiere or any other editing program. Not Movie Maker, but you know, that's not really in the picture. So let's just open this up, and I will show you my export settings. One second. Since I'm recording, it'll probably be a little slow. So, let's say you have, like, here's my intro, and you have, like, your intro song or whatever. Good. You're ready to export. Okay, so you have all of this done. Got all this figured out. Wait, let me fade. So anyway, you got this all figured out. You're ready to go. Save, first of all. Don't want anything happening to it. Then you go to Properties. So basically, usually for HD, you want 1920 by 1080 if you want full HD, but if you want 720, it will be 1080 by 720. You want your field order on progressive scan. You don't really have to worry about any of this except frame rate. You want that to 29.97. You want 8-bit pixel format. You could set this to best, it doesn't really matter. Audio, that's fine. None of that really matters. Okay, so then you go to render as, and I have a custom template called YouTube for 1080 or 1920 by 1080, but you won't have that first, so you want to go to main concept abc/AAC. Click that, then go to internet HD 1080p, or depending on which one you want. So let's do 1080. Customize the template, call it whatever you want. Um, Obviously include video. Set this to 1080 or 720 depending. Um, Set the frame rate to 29.97. The no field order or progressive scan. Um, you could usually it would say render using GPU, but for some reason mine isn't showing up. So if you have that checked, use that. Um, for audio, I mean anything above like I'd say 160 is not going to make that much of a difference. Um, so it doesn't really matter. This you don't have to worry about. You don't have to worry about that. So let's save out. You got all that done. You saved it. You click. Where do you want to save it? Desktop. And then you hit render, and I will be right back as soon as it's done rendering. The rendering is done, and let's see how smooth this quality is. Let's see. Here it is. So you want to do that with every video you can. It doesn't, I mean, you can, there's like almost no audio or video, like, you can't see any, screen tears or any of that. So it's a really good way to export your videos, and it's a reasonable file size. This one's only 8 megabytes. Usually, if it's like 20 minutes long, it'll end up around 2 gigabytes. But I mean, depending on how fast your internet is, it's pretty reasonable. So, thank you all for watching. Have a nice day.